This Coast to Coast Entertainment Network program is brought to you by Beside Me Bracelets. Our bracelets are handmade for any occasion. Use the promo code Coast to Coast for 15% off. Visit their website at besideme.com. Suzanne's Paparazzi Jewelry. With 24-hour shopping available, use the code 160920 and show her some love, like she showed us. Reaper Apparel Company, a commitment to live your most authentic way every single day. Visit reaperapparelco.com for more information and a look at all of their apparel offerings. And by Good Day Embroidery, your local source for custom embroidery, screen printing, and more. Log on to gooddayembroidery.com for more information.
To another interview with the St. Paul Saints Bears. I got Coach Cody up at the corner there. How you doing, Coach?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing okay, buddy. How you doing? And then below us, we got the running back, the guy that's going to be carrying the rock for the Bears, scoring the touchdowns, Isiah Sims. How you doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
Doing okay. So let's start with Coach first. Any updates on anything that you need to talk about that since our last interview with you?
Yeah. We got our tryouts locked in March 16th at the West St. Paul Dome, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. We got a few new changes in the coaching staff, and we have an announcement to make about our venue. It'll be later this week. Okay.
That was going to be my next question. You answered it. So we got the venue locked. Going to make a big announcement. So Isiah, give us a little insight on how you got to become part of the Bears. Where did your football career start and got you to the Bears?
My football career started, I grew up in Florida, Panama City, and I came up here for college, went to college, and then decided to go do the JUCO, went JUCO route. And then I went to Wisconsin for a little bit, and then got out of school and got into the semi-pro world and just grind. It's a grind. So grinded, and now we're here with the St. Paul Bears.
All right. So what do you know about this guy, Cody? How'd you get hooked up with him? Who reached out to who?
Currently, still involved with semi-pro. So he's a defensive back coach for the team I play on right now currently. Okay. So that's how I got to know him, and he's a cool guy. So
yeah,
we hoping to win some games here in this coming up fall.
Yep. No, he is a cool guy. He's got a good mind on his shoulders. So off the bat there, how do you think your game is going to change your style of running, going from 11-man to the indoor 8-man or 7-man league?
I don't think nothing's going to change. Nothing really changes. I feel like my style of play is it's the same: 11-man, 8-man, 9-man, 2-man. You got to tackle me one-on-one. If you can't do that, then it's gonna be a long game.
That is true. So, you guys are in the huddle. The play gets called. How many times you want that? How many times you want that rock in your arms?
That's a good question. I feel for me personally, it's depending on the situation we're in. If we're in a game where we know running the ball is going to win us the game, I take the ball every play. It don't work that way, but I want to contribute wherever I can, even if it's me going out and playing some receiver, going to the other side playing some defense. Because you got to be versatile when it comes to arena football. You got to be able to play running back, you better play linebacker, play multiple sports, and I feel like I bring that a little bit to the table.
All right. So Cody, what made you want to bring Isiah onto the team and sign him?
Well, I mean, like you said, I'm coaching the Minneapolis Warriors. Last year, I was able to see firsthand what he could do. Heard about him when I was with the Freeze, and I mean, dude's got talent. He's not number one ranked running back in the nation for nothing. His play speaks for himself on and off the field. His character, his leadership ability, it's just a no-brainer. It's a complete package.
So Isiah, speaking of that number one rank, how does that make you feel? I mean,
It makes you feel good though, but it feels like me personally, I can do better. Like I feel like I can do a lot better. I can, you know, the tackles that do get made on me, I can do a little better, breaking loose. And sometimes certain games I can do a little better stepping up and blocking. Like it can always be better. I mean, it's good to be recognized by your peers and people around you and make you feel like your game isn't going unnoticed. So I mean, it's awesome to have that, but it comes with a target on your back too. So it's like you always got to work. Yeah, everything you do will be critiqued. No matter I'm in the gym doing 20 reps, 1 rep. You got guys that's gonna critique you no matter what, even if they can't do what you do. Like they're gonna critique you, which me personally is like whatever. Like give me all the hate and all that, because personally I fuel off of people talking negative. People like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. I'm one of them guys like I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. So that's where it's great to be in that position, but it also comes with the target. It also comes with, you play against a team and you didn't have the best game you played or something. Something happens. We all human. We all have not the best games sometimes.
yeah.
And then some people let that, and then they critique the small games instead of your big games and the things that you do pretty much every time you touch the field. Like you come in the game plan to stop the run. You're not coming the game plan to, you know what I mean? So it's like to a team putting 10 in the box, 11, 9 in the box, and I'm still, doing my job and doing what I got to do. I mean, what can you say? Like you put 9 to 10 in the box, you can't stop it still. Like I give most of my credit to my O line. Them boys something serious, but like it still takes a dog to run the ball. You know what I mean? Like and also I'm not just the only running back. Like I got another guy behind me, which is not really behind me. I say we equal in certain ways. We have our strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
So it's like where I lack, he's a hire. So it takes it, and sometimes I feel like it takes away from him. But I look at it as we're a package deal when it comes to that number one thing. Like it's just not me being number one. He's right there with me because without him, it's no me. And my old line the same way. Like if they ain't open up the holes, there's no way I can do my thing. So
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question. How much trust you got to have in those boys up front to pop those holes for you and make sure you
all of
guys are
my
running the
guys,
same.
all my guys, like all of them, my guys. I mean, we give each other smack. I mean, I mess up and not hit the hole the way I supposed to hit the hole, or if they didn't turn or block the way they supposed to block. I mean, you're gonna hear from it, and one thing with us is like it makes us better. Like if you can't take the criticism, you can't really be around great players. Like great players hate to lose, so you're gonna get the criticism regardless of what situation you're in. Know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So Cody, he brought up that him and his counterparts are, running back on the same page. I mean, what do you think of that? I mean, do you like that style that they're in the running group that they all feel that they are all equals? I mean, does that help you guys?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like you said, wherever he lacks, Trey number 4, definitely shows up. And every time Trey touched the ball last year, he was on it.
He was gone,
Yeah,
and
he was gone. 20 plus. I'm telling
it's
you,
20
20
plus.
plus.
So, and that's where it goes from. Like, not to cut you off, it's like they go to stack in the box 9 against me, and then he comes out and they spread out. They're like, oh, they passing the ball, and then he strike you for 50, 60 yarder, and now we back to stacking the box because now you got two-headed snake that you can't stop.
Right, and that's where Malik comes in. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah,
But
no,
yeah, no.
definitely always nice to have those options. You know, you're not always relying on one guy to, to carry the load, and then if he goes down, then it's like, okay, who do we have? So definitely the surprise factor. So that's good to hear. So when you got the ball, Isaiah, as a running back, do you like to juke the defenders out of their shoes and break them, or do you want to run right over them?
Cody, answer that.
Run right through him. He's gonna run right through him.
I
Hundred
like
Yeah,
I
percent.
nah,
like that.
I'm a physical runner. Like
Okay.
I have my moments where I juke you, maybe in open field, something like that. But 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna try to run you over or stiff arm you. So and from my experience, the stiff arm is damn near undefeated. So like I mean,
Right.
it has its ups and downs, but yeah, like what about back to Trey? Like he's shifty. He's going
Okay.
open field or even in the trenches. It's hard to tackle that man in a phone booth. You know what I mean? So it's like he got the finesse and I got the I'm gonna run right through you type stuff.
Yep.
So it's like you don't know what you're gonna get.
Okay. All right. So yeah, so we got a nice little package deal in the backfield. I like it. I can't wait to see that in action. So um I had some questions. I lost my paperwork. Uh so you like to run them over. Is there uh if you could, I kind of did this with Cody and Johnny when I interviewed them. If you could run over somebody in the NFL right now, who would it be?
Like run him over, huh?
Yep. It's you and him. He's got to tackle you, but you want to just take him down.
We talking safety, linebacker, or anybody?
Anybody you just want to just put to the ground and
E. So I like comp. So I would say a Bobby Wagner,
okay.
Ooh.
a Fred Warner.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We're gonna say I give you 2 linebackers. I give you 2 safeties. I'll say a Derwin James and what's his name from Arizona? Booter Baker.
Ooh. All right.
Oh.
All right. I
Okay.
like that. I like that.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. So when it comes to game time, there, Isaiah, how do you prepare yourself? What's
Uh
your routine?
I listen to music. I'm more of I put my music on and then, like I like to be by myself. Like
Okay.
the like just shut down every distraction that little thing in your brain that keeps going where it's like it's time to flip the switch. So then once I flip the switch, then it's football time. So
Gotcha.
that's the way I look at it. I think, and it's not really a way of getting ready. I think it's once I put the pads on and I put that helmet on, another version of me wake up. It's like I goes from Isaiah to him. You know what I mean? Like it's like a switch that turns on. So that's my pretty much pregame prep. Whatever, I might eat a bag of Skittles and listen to some music and then turn it on. But that's pretty much it.
So what is that music of choice? I mean, we all got our playlist. What's on that playlist?
So game time or game day, I'm from Florida, so I like Plies. I like a little bit of Plies. I might listen to now some big big plug the X. Be a big plug X. Future for sure, some future like that just gets you going. Ah, it's tough. I'm a variety. It depends on who I wake up and click that day, but most of the time it's Plies because it takes me back to the roots of like growing up back home, the grind that we used to listen to outside,
Okay.
running around, running routes and stuff like that. So that's kind of that, or maybe a little Kodak, but that's about it.
All right, all right. So outside of football, what's Isaiah like? What's the family guy like for Isaiah?
I'm chill, man. I like to just I like to sit at the crib, play NCAA, play a little bit of Madden, work out, hit the gym, drink some red wine, maybe have a stogie or two, but that's about it, man. I'm at the crib, and my friends will tell you, like, it's hard now to get me out the house. Like, I don't really like being outside in the cold. Plus, like, when you add things onto your house and stuff like that, it's just like I just want to be at home and
Yep.
enjoy those things. But yeah, no, I'm more of an in the house type of person though. Like, I mean, the younger me, you might catch me outside in your local club bar, but now I'm at the crib.
Yeah, up here, if you're a Florida guy, you come up here to Minnesota. Yeah, this time of year is
I
not the
mean,
time to
I've been
want
in
to be
Minnesota
outside.
for I think I've been in Minnesota for 13 years, something like that, but it still ain't the same. Like,
You still,
you can never
you
get
still
used to
can't
the
get used
cold.
to
Like,
the
I
cold.
don't. People are like, oh, you'll get used to it. I've been hearing that for so long. It don't. It ain't that.
So, what are some of your highlights that you think about, you replay in your head, maybe from high school or semi-pro? What are some of your best moments you feel?
I think my best moment was in the national championship, uh, 3 years ago. We played the Detroit Ravens. We were down, I think I would say 13-6 in the fourth quarter with like 4 minutes left, and I had a
Okay.
big 40 to 50 yard run for a touchdown, which like gave us like that spark of energy we needed to go finish the game. That with me was pretty much a staple run, and forever will be a staple run. Probably go down as one of the best runs in semi-pro. But um, yeah, that's one of my biggest moments. High school, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really think about high school like that really that much. I mean, we all was dogs in high school. Like, you can dwell on the moments from time to time. I guess like I don't really think about it. If I had to choose one, I would say we was playing our crosstown rivals,
Those are always
and I
fun
had like a
games.
75-yard touchdown off the. We ran the wing T offense. Quarterback did the flip and up the sideline, but that was I would say one of my best runs in high school. But like, hey, I could go back and watch tape. It could be better, be more. I like it is the only ones that like stick with me. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, those cross-tie rivalries, I think everybody just gets hyped up for,
Oh
no
yeah,
matter what the sport is.
yeah,
So,
yeah. No, that is like, you don't win any game. That's the game you got to win. You know what I mean?
yep,
So
100%.
no, exactly. So, through your career, what kind of advice has other players given you, or even coaches have given you to help you stay level-headed and keep this football career going?
don't listen to what people say that aren't in your shoes. Like,
Oh, that's a good
I
one. I
mean,
like
you have
that.
people that are trying to take you down, bring you down, and they can't even get off the couch to run a lap. You know what I mean? So, not listen to what the outside noise, and always grind. Like, no matter what, just stay ready all the time, because you never know what phone call you get, what opportunity you may have. Like, I tried out for the XFL a few years ago, and it's like one of the moments where you like, okay, I can do this, but it's like, it's not about what you know how to do it; it's who you know nowadays. It's like you could be the best ball player in the world, but if you don't got the best resources, you're
Yeah.
gonna be stuck where you at. So I think that, and like, not me personally, not allowing people to get in my head, say what they want to say, and then they can say what they want to say, but at the end of the day, when I'm succeeding on the other side, I just got a smile on my face. You know what I mean? So it is those things, and then not let your losses like be losses, turn them into lessons. Like,
No.
you take a opportunity and you just keep going with it, because
No, that's
eventually
good.
you'll get it right if you do it right. You
Yeah,
know.
that's good. So, Cody, you got a guy there that doesn't let people get in his head. How you like that sound coming from one of your running backs and players?
I love that. I love that a lot. I mean, can't listen to outside noise. There's always going to be outside noise, and you just can't let it get to you. And he's level-headed. He knows what's what. He knows who he is, as a player and a person, and that's what you need.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. So as we wrap it up here, Isiah, with you again, thanks for your time. What if first off, yes, you guys are playing, for the love of the game, semi-pro, but what's it mean to you to go play and some little kid comes up to you and wants your autograph or wants a picture, what's
That's the reason I play the game. That's like a big reason why we play the game. I played on Team USA like 2 years ago, 2 summers ago. And like being down in Mexico and these kids that like don't really get to see football really much at all coming up to you wanting autographs, cleats, and just you giving them a glove makes their whole life. And they, one kid told me I'm his biggest role model. Like I'm pretty sure the kid that I think he follows me on Instagram now. So it's like, you got, I mean, it happens. And even in semi-pro, you got kids that come out and watch you every week. You're a semi-pro player, but if you carry yourself like a professional, people will treat you that way. That's the way I look at it.
Yes, sir.
Like, I mean, semi-pro is just the semi, but you get rid of that, you're pretty much a professional football player without the other stuff comes with it. So it's like if you carry yourself that way, everything else will come to you that way. So like the kids, and that's who we do it for. I mean, a lot of us do it because we love the game, but a lot of us do it too because, you got kids and you got people that want to watch you grow up and succeed. I mean, you never know. Like you never know. Somebody that kid sees you play and now he wants to go play, and now you got the next NFL superstar or something.
Yep.
Like you never know.
Yeah, and the thing is those kids out there, parents, they might not have the money to go, watch the big teams play or a big college play because, a lot of things cost. So for them, that's their night out. That's their, so I'm glad, you get that experience. So a couple more questions. MLB players have their walk-up music. So if you score a touchdown, if you could have your own song play, what would that be?
That N-word by Future.
All right. And then finally, what advice would you give the younger generation, or even if you could go back in time, a younger Isiah, what would you give him? What advice would you give him moving forward?
Be patient. Be patient and don't rush opportunity.
Okay.
And be present in every moment that you're in and not look ahead to what's next. Because if sometimes you do that, you may overlook what's in front of you.
Good advice. I like that. I might have to write that down and tell my son that one. So, but Cody, you got anything? He's your player. I know you guys probably keep in touch a lot, so you probably don't have many questions for him. But Isiah, you going to be there at tryouts? I know you don't have to go, but you're looking forward.
I'll be there.
Okay.
I'll be there.
Yeah, I'm planning on trying to get off or maybe sneak into work a little bit later.
I'm off on the weekends, so we good.
Yeah.
I'm off on the weekend, so we good. No worries.
Yeah. So with that being said, Isiah, I want to thank you. Cody, I want to thank you. And
Yes,
if everybody's watching, March 16th, 8 a.m. to 10, the Dome in West St. Paul, right, Cody? For open trials?
Sir. Yep. West St. Paul.
All right. And anybody else that likes to cheer, got some ladies that want to cheer. Cody's looking to get a cheerleading squad together. There's some openings still for coaches, I believe. So just reach him out at the St. Paul Saints Bears Facebook page. I got all his information there. But with that being said, guys, I want to thank you both, and we'll see you next time for another interview with the St. Paul Saints Bears. Have a good one.
Thank you for having us.
See you.